So now we are going to take a look at these basic instructions. These are some examples. You don't need to worry about now. We will do the actual practical work. So now first instruction we are going to take a look at this move instruction. The generally move you can think that as moving from one place to another, but it's not actual move, but it's an actual copy. That means that this is the destination, and this is the source. What we are going to do is we are copying the one into the EAX. Move stands for move, but it actually copies. So move EAX comma 1 stands for copy this value into this register. And you can see there is a semicolon, and I have said this, labeled this as a comment. And in other languages you can see there are comments. In the same way assembly has the comments, and the line after semicolon is ignored. And in the same way add instruction adds two operands specified, EAX and EBX. Those values are taken and added and stored in EAX because this is the destination. As I have explained this, EAX, the result will be EAX is equals to EAX plus EBX. In the same way, subtraction in operation, which is sub EAX comma EBX. Now EAX is equals to EAX minus EBX. It's just same like the addition operation but minus. Next is OR operation. OR operation performs bitwise OR between those registers. It takes the values A in the EAX and EDX and performs bitwise OR and then stores in the EAX. So next instruction is the jump instruction. There are so many types of jumps, but this is the basic jump, which is unconditional jump. And if you are coming from the C programming language, you may have seen this statement go to statement, which abruptly jumps program flow into some point you specify, and it's the same way jump to this address, then the program flow jumps to the instruction pointed by this address. Now this is, keep in mind that this is very important if you are from exploitation perspective or any reversing perspective. So these are the basic instructions you need to know up to now.